or like you're racing in the jungle and like every now and then you'll see the animals race with you, run with you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think that would be a cool idea.
It would be actually it's like a Toad's Turnpike but for animals.
Yeah, but like the animals, like they're on the side, they're in the out of bounds section, like you're not gonna interact with them.
Oh.
But just to race with you.
I see.
On like maybe a straightaway, like a short straightaway. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be really neat, really. But we're here on Cheese. Switching over to Adam, who's gonna get dragged out by the triple bananas of doom. As he's gonna be able to grab that ramp. Gonna do a little bit of an awkward drift, trying to land that hop on the little mole there, but we're gonna see Cheese one more time. Oh, narrowly avoids that green shell.
Hopefully Sir 9 doesn't get hit. He's in pod 3 right now, and pod 1 is, once again, Jaguars. You see Sir 9 over here having to be careful of these reds and boomerangs coming all around him. But thankfully, he doesn't have to worry too much about the kerfuffle.
Yeah, and you saw that lag that it said it connected on the Warrior, which is Jaguars, but fortunately enough for him, it was just lag. He did not get hit by that back red shell. He's looking in that back camera to see, hey, what's coming behind me and what do I need to keep track of? Because 1 green, 2 greens, being able to use that back camera proficiently saved his life just a tiny bit. Cheese cannot avoid the back green, and he's seeing
Look at
stars.
that Luigi in the front, though. I want to say that Nation just having a tear on this track.
Ooh, a little bit, you know what, it's not a funny name size lead, but still a very, very honorable one at that.
Oh, look
Flex
at that
into
flex.
the camera.
He must be sponsored by Flex Seal with that.
Sir9 in second there, you're seeing.
Sir 9 was in third.
Oh, third, sorry. Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, what? Sir9 in third, I mean, not a bad start, but still. Cheese, I hope that he placed well, but getting
Got hit hard.
Oh, and then you also had the star getting squeezed right into him, and then we cut away. I wonder, going into that fight.
It's hard to tell because there's only 2 item box sets in that entire track. So like, if you had to make a play, you better know exactly when to make it.
Yeah.
And there's like a short burst between one set and the second one, and then a long burst between that second set and getting back to that first set.
It is.
It is not. It's open season.
It is, and that's the entertaining part about Moo Moo Meadows. But then you got to realize if you have competitors who are spamming out those items, it's just a long straightaway of you just praying that you have enough coins to go faster than the person behind you.
No, absolutely. And here we are. We're going with the second track pick selection. Let's see where we end up going at. Give me some Sky High Sunday. Oh, Coconut Mall, not bad.
Okay, we get to
actually see the cars move.
Yes.
Assuming these people are too fast for that, or not.
Yeah, and I actually tried the glider section. It still works out pretty well.
Yeah.
I don't know about so much for first place or anything. I was doing it in like second and third, but still having the Shy Guys doing donuts in the parking lot. Someone get the police on them.
So dangerous. Inconsiderate.
They finally got them some gas so that they can move, but they
Look
said
at the double
stay
trick
in our
on that.
place.
I've never seen that like on the escalator section itself.
Yeah, I already have a pretty hard time tricking on this section. Like you're seeing right there, that was actually a trick, but using the right bumper is just so weird. Sir 9 unfortunately would not grab that double item box. Has to be careful. Use that B button to space himself out accordingly.
And right now, and he hits the wall, and he hits the second. That is unfortunate. He'll catch back up knowing him. Prince in third.
We're going to see him. The donutting. There they are. The limit themselves. Oh, and he narrowly avoids it. See, it's not as bad.
You won't get hurt in a stationary position, but you will get hurt if they use the donut.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not as bad as like in the Wii version where they drove forward and backwards, because that really disrupted your lines and where you're going to drive. This one, it's a little bit easier to manage.
And right now, Sir 9 back 2 out of 3 of his triple greens there. Gets into another iron box, bars off the mushroom. Cheese cleans himself up from the heat.
Yeah, and you want to hold on to these mushrooms. Well, never mind. Going up in that top path, he could have actually just gone through the little parking lot area.
There's a blue, I just saw him.
That was I thought that was a bomb for a second.
I thought so too. It looked like it was a dive bomb.
Nation, though, once again, dominating the competition, but actually, Jackie was right behind him. What am I even saying? As Cheese having a star and a piranha, this is an ideal loadout if there would be a shot.
Oh my God! He did it! He actually did it! That son of a gun did it! He shot.
And now he can just hold on to these items, catch back up, but still, look at Nation.
There's a blue shell. It's gonna hit
I don't, will it? Is it gonna have enough time?
It looks like it
will
might.
not.
Oh!
And he slams himself with his own green shell. Jaguars, though, here in third.
Cheese, I believe, was Pod 5 who got second.
Ooh, man. That was a fun one. That was a fun one. A little bit of a showcase of the donutting Shy Guys, something new, and then just constant chaos. I was hoping that Cheese was going to be able to catch back up, but Nation somehow just got an extensionally larger lead from the last time I talked about it against Jaguars somehow. But it's just showing the veteran status of knowing what he has to do, having these extremely tight lines and extremely fast, like, just gameplay to gain that ginormous lead.
Absolutely. Here we are. We're going to be going with the next track selection. Looks like the roulette is almost started. Just someone changing their vehicles really quick. And it's always good to wonder whether or not, like, maybe I need a different vehicle loadout just to meet the certain situations I'm in. Yeah,
every single cart handles differently. I mean, you know, sort of. You have some of the same stats with other carts, but then you have the different characters. Another DLC. I'm telling you, they changed the randomizer a little bit to, you know, put forward the DLC tracks.
But not enough Wave 2 DLC, though.
No, but then when Wave 3 comes out, Wave 2 will get shown up more. You know, it's just a little bit of a pushing it back kind of method that's going on with Nintendo. I'm telling you.
You're telling me, but are you showing me?
Yes, as we are on Toad Circuit, a very straightforward track. I mean, there's not much to talk about other than apparently they added something different because they forgot to add it where if you go through the sand that your tires get dirty. So Nintendo placed that back in the game so that if you go through the sand, your tires get dirty.
Someone has to mention something. You must have somehow caught a lot of wind for them to actually do that. Because honestly, like, that's such a minor detail, but those small things matter.
Yeah, I mean, genuinely, those are cool things, but unfortunately, they did not add anything to the textures of this grass that is still just a pure green nothingness. My goodness,
like
Nintendo,
one
please.
solid object.
It does. I don't know whose art decision that was, but please do not. Still going into this third lap.
You can bring it back. Just tell them that here's some fixes you can't do. I think they're not use that horn to protect himself from the bouncing green, but at the same time, I think he was close enough to hit the Bowser, just wasn't as close as he wanted to.
Yeah.
Here's a Marl. We haven't seen a Marl too much this session.
I totally forgot he was even in this qualifier because we haven't seen him a lot. He's going to be able to drag out Sir 9, get the ink. That's going to make him a little bit harder to handle on his cart. But guess what? The triple mushrooms and the red shell. He opts to just take out the person in front of him and grabs another triple mushrooms. We got Prince, though. Jaguars grabbing first place. And I'm thinking it's going to be Nation in second, if I'm thinking right.
I'd probably say that's a safe assumption, just knowing that Nation is actually a really solid player who's set the foundation to not be letting these newcomers go off easy, that they actually have to work.
Jaguar's done a great job, like, really being behind him, like I was talking about even with Coconut Ball.
Multiple races.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job trying to trail right behind him, but sometimes, you know, maybe there's a bomb, there's something else that you can't really account for that really messes you up, that shows, you know, like what Nation can do and stuff like that. But still, really great work by Jaguars showing, hey, you got to work for it, like you were saying.
No, absolutely. And we only got one more race left to go. That was like what? That was 3 races, right?
Yep, this is track number 4. Randomizer is spinning. It is rolling. It is going to stop eventually on one of the worst tracks in the game.
Cloud Top Cruise. Not that bad of a track, but definitely a tricky one with 2 big glider sections that easily could involve a shock.
Yeah. I mean, it's really just a straightaway on straightaway on straightaway on straightaway. So the lines that you need to do aren't that difficult, but you just got to, you know, like you said, watch out for shocks, blue shells, and otherwise. So we're going to be going on it. This is probably down there on some of my least favorite tracks, but still, like, running it, it's pretty entertaining.
It is inspired with the Mario Galaxy theme, no less, which is a nice touch to let us know that other parts of the Mario universe can be added into games such as Mario Kart.
Yeah, and I literally do love the aesthetics, the clouds, the cannon section. It's all fun and dandy. It's just personally, for me, all the straightaways kind of takes away from it. But like you're saying, watching out for that lightning on these little boost ramps that have actually ruined even the veteran racers' day because they do not know how to count for it or how to
They don't
manage
see
it.
the sign of the shock valve getting ready to be shocked. You can see it flash to give you a heads up like, hey, don't be on this panel. But you have to have an attentive eye for it.
Yeah, and when you're trying to keep track of everyone else's items.
Oh, the double snipe.
Oh, that's so sad. But like I was talking about before, when you're trying to keep track of like 11 other people's placements and whoever's around you, it's really hard to really notice, hey, this boost panel is flashing, do not go through it.
No, absolutely. And you know, like, and a shock, and what did I just say earlier before we even started? Opportunities for a shock, and look what just happened.
Yeah, but used it a little bit too soon. You want to hold on to your shock to seat first, second.
Well, it got a few off
right
the glider. It did get the few, but it wasn't like the front present. It was more than that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can see that.
Oh no! I've had that happen to me so many times. It's the most annoying part about this.
It really, it happens to me too. I mean, you take it a little bit too tight and you're gonna be falling off the track, and it hurts you a lot actually whenever you're trying to wait for latitude.
Especially in the last lap.
It does.
Like right to be in first or something.
Yes.
Done.
And the Piranha Plant. They're shaking his head. He's on green.
He's got the Matrix skills on him. He's Neo from the Matrix. The second shock happens. That's a lot of mid-pack players who just died.
Yeah, you're seeing literally everyone sitting still, not being able to move. Immortal using these mushrooms, trying to catch, like a bomb comes out. Immortal's gonna fall off the track, and that's gonna give Nation that first place finish.
Man, he really tried to bag Jaguars there. Jaguars was able to maneuver against it.
Genuinely, really great work from Nation. Good showing so far to be able to take down like the likes of Immortal, Jaguars, Phantom Cheese, Surnine, all of these racers in this one qualifier, being able to consistently grab top 3. Really great showing so far.
Oh, absolutely. I cannot argue that at all. But like these competitors, they know exactly what they're doing. Nation is showing that he's not just any competitor. He's a veteran of this game. He's played this hours on end.
Yeah, and we're gonna see what these racers did and how they did it with these highlights for qualifier number 5.
So here we go. You got right here, backs for Cheese. I don't know how he recovered if he did. I don't know how he performed well. Surnine, unfortunately, bumping into the wall twice. That ruined his line right there.
That's never happened to me, but that was pretty goofy.
Cheese with the nice shock dodge, allowing him to get second once he capitalized. Surnine just bear witnessing everyone dying and then unfortunately getting killed a little bit himself.
And now Phantom getting hit with
the
Jaguars. That boomerang was lethal, and then Cheese hitting the side of the leaf, falling off the track. It was just, and then he looked back, he's like, is that one on camera? Of course it is. Whenever something goes bad for you, just think, yeah, you're probably gonna be on camera.
9 times out of 10, if something bad's gonna happen to you, it's on camera.
Yeah, I always love seeing that, especially like all the time. People are just like, I hope that one wasn't on stream.
I remember a few times for like a few weeks consistently, we would turn to one player, and every time we turn to them, it's at the moment they're about to get destroyed.
That is my favorite, just the consistency of just absolute Mario Kartation. Run right back to that same person. It's so great. I love it. I love it.
Oh, man, wow. We might be having the scores here soon.
Yes, we do.
Let's go ahead and got the scores.
Let's see who plays where. Why? Nation in first place. My goodness, with 57 points. Jaguars in second with 47. Immortal in third with 36. Surnine in fourth with 34. Cheese in fifth with 30. And then we're seeing...
That should be Phantom.
Phantom? Oh, wow. I thought it was a B for some reason. Phantom in sixth with 24 points. Vrex, the T-Rex, in seventh with 23. Prince, Adam, and Inkley rounding out the rest. But once again, remember,